Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aries, May 10, 2025. Your mind can be in two very different places and spots today, but even if you're undecided, the day is good for personal enjoyment. The moon heads into your social sector for a transit of over 2 days. You can benefit from kicking back in some manner. Still, you're unlikely to kick back too much with a Moon-Mars connection encouraging an engaged, busy time. Making room for pleasant activities makes sense now. Today is beneficial for most social activities and relationships, even if there can be some ups and downs. Rebelliousness and issues of freedom are themes, but there can be pleasure and spiciness in your interactions as well. Responsibilities feel less pressing today, which opens you up to more sociability. A subtle trend has been building and lasts for quite some time. Juno, the asteroid of inner power, loyalty, devotion, and marriage, has been in a retrograde dance within the fiery fields of your zodiac sign. This is an essential shift because all relationships, regardless of whether they are young or long-term, will be colored by the desire for more freedom, optimism, and adventure. We will be primarily focused on how we see and live life to the fullest. Suppose you're able to, consider also taking on a vibrant flair now. Be sure to pay heed to this message now. You will enjoy this vibe. Listen carefully when coworkers speak. Some good advice is in there. If you're open to it, the words could change your life. It's satisfying to make progress, but quick results aren't everything. Today, give yourself more than enough time to do the most mundane things. Being rushed by others is also not something you will react well to. One of the best ways to escape the expectations of others is to set your limits and stick to them like crazy. Give yourself an extra hour of exercise by trying some new form of a workout in addition to your regular routine. I do not mean that you should push yourself too far, but you have the extra energy today, and it's best that you use it for your own purposes, not someone else's. Time to take a look at your money situation. You're not always renowned for strong budgetary skills. In fact, trying to get consistency from you in this area can be challenging at best. Yet, even you need to eat and have a roof over your head. This vibration can really help you get serious about these things. Take advantage of it and consider finding solid ways to ensure a relatively steady flow of income. Even when the moon leaves your career sector today and wraps up its only visit while the sun is in your work sector, this won't do anything to slow things down as you move into some of the most pivotal months of this professional year. Yet with the playful and creative side of life's fence also powering up, this makes the moon's monthly passage across the lunar nodes timely. This is a window into the lunar nodes' policing of your work and life balance, something that if you get it right, will allow you to have it all. Both sides of life's fence operate better when there is the right balance. Mercury is still separating from his alignment with Chiron, the planet of healing, in your romantic sector yesterday, when another with Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos, here peaks. While Venus, the planet of love, is still settling into her first full week back in your romantic sector, this is giving Mercury the support to get the most out of the final days of his mission to give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page. Aries, today's pace may test your patience. Breath. Before acting. Your quote of the day: the strongest flame burns steadily. Your color of the day is crimson red, bold and grounding. Lucky numbers: 3, 5, 11. A delay might be a disguised blessing. Someone close values your honesty. Offer it with kindness. Spend time outdoors to reset your energy. Clarity comes when you stop forcing answers. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 10, 2025. If this message found its way to you today, take a moment to breathe it in because it holds something for you. Whether you're easing into your morning with coffee, catching a quiet moment in the afternoon, or winding down at night, this is a reminder that you're part of something meaningful. You're growing, you're learning, and even on the days when it doesn't feel like it, you're making progress. Today's cards are the Star, 6 of Cups, the Chariot, 2 of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Together, these cards create a story about healing, momentum, balance, and bold leadership. They're encouraging, and they invite you to step into your personal power with hope, reflection, and direction. We begin with the Star, which brings a beautiful, gentle energy of hope and restoration. This card shows up when we need to remember that healing is possible, and that even after the storm, there is light. Maybe you've come through something tough emotionally, mentally, or physically, and today you're reminded that you're not only recovering, but you're also becoming someone stronger, more aligned, and more luminous because of it. The Star is about faith, not blind faith, but the kind rooted in experience. It says, "You've been through the night. Now, look up. There's a path ahead, and you are ready to walk it." Next comes the Six of Cups, which brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional reflection. This card often brings up memories, both joyful and bittersweet. Have you been thinking about the past recently? Maybe reconnecting with someone, revisiting an old passion, or simply reflecting on who you used to be? This card encourages you to find warmth in those memories without getting stuck in them. Sometimes the past shows up to remind us of what still matters to our hearts. And sometimes it reminds us how far we've come. Either way, let yourself feel whatever arises. It's okay to revisit what made you who you are. It can be a powerful way to reclaim parts of yourself. Then we move into the energy of the Chariot, a card of momentum and willpower. This is your green light. If you've been waiting for a sign to move forward with a decision, a project, or a shift in your life, this is it. The Chariot doesn't suggest chaos or recklessness. Instead, it asks you to harness your focus, align your head and heart, and drive toward your goals with confidence. Even if you're not sure how the road will twist and turn, trust that you've got the strength and direction to navigate it. Sometimes progress is about showing up with clarity, day after day. The Two of Pentacles speaks to the balancing act that many of us are performing right now. Life can feel like a juggling act: work, personal goals, relationships, self-care, and this card recognizes that it's not always easy to keep everything flowing smoothly. But it also reminds us that balance doesn't mean perfection. It means prioritizing what truly matters, and letting the rest shift when it needs to. Maybe today you need to give yourself permission to let one thing go, or to pause and reassess where your energy is best spent. Balance is an ongoing dance, not a fixed point, and you're allowed to adjust as you go. Finally, we have the King of Wands, a card that radiates vision, charisma, and leadership. This energy is bold and self-assured, and it's here to remind you that you have what it takes to lead, whether that means leading others, leading a creative vision, or simply leading yourself through a transformative time. This king doesn't wait for permission. He acts from purpose, with passion and direction. Maybe there's something stirring in you, a new idea, a desire to speak up, or the courage to claim your space in a bigger way. Let the King of Wands be a mirror, showing you what you're capable of when you trust your fire. So what does all this mean for your day? It's a beautiful mix of healing and forward motion, of remembering where you've been while daring to pursue where you're going. There's space today for both tenderness and power, for reflection and action. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to move boldly towards something brighter, even if you're still healing from what came before. What part of this message spoke to you the most? Are you resonating with the Star's quiet hope, the Chariot's determination, or maybe the bold energy of the King of Wands? I'd love to hear in the comments. Share your thoughts, your current intentions, or even a memory that's been coming up for you lately. When we speak our truths, we give others permission to do the same. And remember, wherever you are in your journey today, your presence is meaningful. The path you're walking is yours alone, but you're not walking it alone. There are others out here, just like you, navigating the same wild beauty of being human. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep shining.